Good evening and thanks so much for joining us for this coronavirus headquarters update. I'm Martha Koloski. Today, the La Crosse County Health Department revealed the risk assessment process that's replacing the Cooley COVID Compass. News 8 Now's Tyler Jobe explains why health leaders say this new method will be better for the community to understand.
Figuring out new information about coronavirus spread can be tricky.
We have been learning and evolving throughout this pandemic.
The health department and our local healthcare systems are shifting to a new method for us to better understand disease spread in the community.
I think it's about flexibility.
The new tool, called the Cooley COVID-19 Collaborative, will divide information into 9 key metrics, including case and hospitalization rates. Each metric will be given an indicator light about how much spread there is and if that metric goal is being met.
We can literally have a conversation with each other and with public health and to know, here's what the data shows, here's what the inner workings of healthcare are, here's where we're really at in terms of our capacity.
It's not that the compass wasn't helpful.
The compass was really important in especially flattening the curve.
But ultimately, it was too difficult for the community to understand.
It places too much emphasis on a single light, that it just isn't quite that simple. And that inherently caused some challenges and was not as nimble as it really needs to be going forward with a pandemic.
In La Crosse, Tyler Jobe, News 8 Now.
Rumbalski also says that starting on Monday, the county will begin releasing weekly case numbers instead of daily numbers. The health department will have a web page that's up showing the collaborative next Friday. Well, turning to the latest COVID-19 numbers in Wisconsin, there are just over 1,000 new cases in the state. There are also 7 new deaths and almost 2,000 recoveries. La Crosse County has 9 new cases today, and there are 16 new cases for Eau Claire County. There are also 5 new cases in Trempealeau County, 3 for Monroe County, and 1 new case in Vernon County. And a new study shows the potential for plasma transfusions from convalescent plasma to lower the death rate for COVID-19 patients. A study from Mayo Clinic shows the timing of convalescent plasma therapy has a significant effect on reducing the likeliness of death due to the coronavirus. And convalescent plasma is collected from patients who have recovered from COVID-19. It contains coronavirus antibodies as well, and the mortality rate was reduced in patients who received a plasma transfusion within 3 days of a positive coronavirus result compared to those who received the transfusion 4 or more days after their positive test.
We have enough data to say with extreme confidence that it's safe because the side effects and complications for using it are much lower than have ever been previously reported.
The group that was studied had a high number of patients who were in critical care in the ICU, as well as people who were on ventilators. In Iowa, there are 641 new cases along with 10 new deaths. There are also 5 new cases in Winneshiek County and 2 new cases for Allamakee County. Over in Minnesota, there are 738 new cases along with 8 new deaths. There are also 6 new cases in Winona County and 4 new cases for Houston County. Big news for fall sports in the school district of La Crosse today. Officials decided that due to COVID-19 concerns, all of its fall sports will be pushed to spring of 2021. The district's official news release says it wanted to ensure its school's athletes that they could participate safely and also free of any delays the pandemic could cause this fall. Well, also today, in Winona, I should say, students in their public schools will be returning to their classrooms on September 8th. The district is using a hybrid learning model. All students in K through 12 will be assigned to one of 2 groups. Group A will attend school Monday and Tuesdays, and then Group B, they will be there on Thursdays and Fridays. Wednesdays will be used to clean the building and also disinfect it. On days students are not in school, they will be participating in distance learning, and the district is also making adjustments to transportation and meal planning as well. School leaders say the first week of school will be focused on catching up with the students.
That first week back in the building, we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, is really about the building the relationships and reconnecting with our students, and also just touching upon that social emotional piece of everything that they went through last spring, now this year, and just starting off the school year with that really in place first.
Freiheit also says that even though there are some concerns, parents and staff are looking forward to getting back to school. And school districts in our area, along with the YMCA, are partnering to create a unique program to help working parents and also keep kids learning this fall. It's called the School Day Care, and it's a licensed child care program that will include on-site Y staff to support a virtual learning environment in the middle of the day, while also continuing their school-aged care environment before and after school as well. The School Day Care program is open to families in the La Crosse, Onalaska, and Holman Public Schools, elementary schools specifically, operating September 1st through October 2nd, along with a zero cost to these families. And the YMCA wanted to make sure families that did not have any other alternatives for childcare or virtual learning support during the day to make sure they got the help they needed. Families, though, do need to register to be included in this program. To register, just make sure you head to the YMCA's website. And thanks so much for joining us for this coronavirus headquarters update. We also hope you can join us tonight at 10.